Good morning, everyone. My name is Jim Muldoon, and I was selected to be part of the renewal works. And it was a great honor because I'm not a regular here, but I like to call this my home. Growing up in a Catholic world, you don't have the reflection, you don't have the introspection. And it's you go to church, 45 minutes, you're out the door and on to something else. That's the way it goes. With the renewal works, I was able to dig deeply into where I am and what I'm doing and how my spiritual life needs to be played out in this world. It was interesting. You've seen the slideshow, the the four I'm going to say stained glass windows, and it was interesting to see where people were in the journey of their faith and how in the conversations we had, how some people move forward and then other people move backwards. Well, to me, I was always stuck in that first stained glass and trying to figure out how to get more, how to get where I want to be. The renewal works did that and had great insight. The team that led it and the team that was part of it was an amazing group of people. We were able to openly and honestly have conversations about where we were, what people were feeling, and how to be able to drive our spiritualness to greater levels. And it didn't matter whether you were at the first stained glass or the last stained glass. It didn't matter because everybody was on their journey and we were journeying together. And it was important to be able to share this communication and this conversation where some people were struggling, like myself, trying to be able to move forward, and other people were trying to, they were at maybe the fourth stained glass and they had fallen back to the second or third. It showed the humanity of what Renewal Works was about. And I'm very grateful to I'm very grateful to Craig and Mother Angel to let me have that opportunity to be able to grow as a person because it's really important. And I take that wholeheartedly. I'm involved with Ronald McDonald House, and the group that works there is an amazing group of people. The dedication to show up and to cook meals for really people that you don't see because they're coming in and out of the building or they're at the hospital with their child. But to know that we are helping people that we don't know is real important. And to be able to, we make goulash, okay? And we honestly, we have it down to a science. Everybody knows what they need to do, how they need to do it, and it's a great group of people. We do spend a period of time while the goulash is cooking to say a prayer, reflect on the prayer. Again, that comes from Renewal Works. That to be able to have that, oh, it's just not let's cook and move on with our day. There's a spiritual component there, and it's real important to be able to sustain folks that are in unbelievable situations with their children. And to be able to provide a meal, a comfort to those folks is real important. And when I can do it, I am there with Dorothy and Anne and everybody else to be able to make the meal and enjoy the camaraderie. Secondly, as a gay man who has a husband and a daughter, um, the gay the the attack on gay folks in this world in which we live in is real important. And I was very happy to participate in Harrisburg Pride Fest with Mother Angel and Angie and a few other folks. And the reception was real. It was, again, going back to renewal works, being able to put yourself and the word of Jesus out there for people that in a time where they don't have it, they don't know where to go to get it, they don't know the first step to take. And the time that I spent there was amazing because people, you actually handed them literature about All Saints. They didn't take it and just throw it in the trash or dump it on the ground. They actually took it with them. And to me, that's an outreach that needs to be cared for. And the ability to have that, have a church that supports gay rights and to be out there on a day of pride was real important because you saw people that were looking for things, looking for a church, looking for some comfort. And in doing so, we handed out all kinds of tchotchke stuff and we handed out all kinds of work, brochures about the church and whatnot. And it's real important to be able to know that there is a welcoming church out there for you. And again, going back to renewal works, being able to tie that into everybody's on a journey and everybody needs help along the way. And I wasn't going to do this, but I am. Everybody's on a journey, and the renewal work showed me that I can participate in whatever level I'm at, and I'm accepted at whatever level I'm at. And the ability to have a supportive congregation that supports me and I support them is real important, especially in the world we live in today, where you never know whether or not your friend's going to be taken off the street, whether you're going to find yourself on the wrong side of the law, whatever that is. It's real important for me to be able to be part of the renewal works and to be able to move the effort forward. And as a church community, I believe we can do that. I believe, I wasn't here for the past couple of weeks, but I did watch the videos that Dan had done and Kathy had done. And, there is that growth ability that we can move this church forward. And I am so grateful to have been part of Renewal Works because it has made my life better. And if I can make my life better, then I can help other people make their life better too.